Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Ms. Mayanga, for the amazing introduction. As they say, if the chicken ain't for the chicks, then who's it for? And that's on record, by the way. So, my name is Mohammed Bilal Mir. I would not want to go more into introductions, but I'll allow my words to speak for themselves. I have a very short speech prepared here about Women and Cooperatives Summit, which we have been so honored to be invited for. But before I do so, I would like to greet all of us with the Islamic greeting, Assalamu alaikum, and good afternoon. I would like you to turn to your neighbor on your left and right hand side and say, good afternoon, I hope you enjoyed lunch. I know she did. You know, we're always told that meetings and seminars and this kind of things are rather boring in the afternoon. So, Madam, knowing my wits, decided to give me an afternoon speech to give. I'll try my best to tickle your ribs. But before that, at least you can hear my boring conversation or my discourse, or others say my 2 cents to the forum. So here it goes. Distinguished guests, esteemed leaders from across Africa, development partners, and the powerful women shaping the future of our continent. Good afternoon. It is both an honor and a responsibility to stand before you today in Nairobi, a city that not only connects Kenya, but serves as a gateway to the promise and potential of Africa. I come to you from Kajiado County as a gender-based violence advocate, a champion for women's rights, and an aspiring leader of change. But more importantly, I stand here as a firm believer in one truth. Africa's future will not be decided in boardrooms alone. It will be built in the hands of women, organized, empowered, and united through cooperatives. Across our continent, women are the invisible architects of our economies, from the markets of Lagos to the farms of Ethiopia, to the pastoral lands of Kajiado. Women produce, trade, nurture, and sustain. Yet, despite contributing nearly half of Africa's agricultural labor and a significant share of informal trade, women continue to face limited access to finance, restricted land ownership, unequal market opportunities, and of course, the persistent shadow of gender-based violence. This is just not inequality, it is a structural barrier to Africa's growth. And this is where cooperatives become transformative. Cooperatives are not just economic units, they are ecosystems of empowerment. They allow women to pool resources, share risk, amplify their voices, and build collective resilience. Across Africa, we are seeing women-led cooperatives redefining industries, from agriculture to manufacturing, from saving groups to export enterprises. But we must ask ourselves, are we scaling this success fast enough? Are we investing boldly enough? Are we protecting these women strongly enough? Let us confront a difficult truth. There can be no true economic empowerment without personal safety. A woman cannot thrive in business if she lives in fear. She cannot lead if she is silenced. She cannot build wealth if she is trapped in cycles of abuse. This is why the fight against gender-based violence must be integrated into every economic empowerment strategy we design. In my work in Kajiado, I have seen this clearly. When women in cooperatives gain financial independence, they gain bargaining power. When they gain solidarity, they gain protection. When they gain knowledge, they gain freedom. So what must we do as leaders, policymakers, and partners across Africa? We must act boldly in 3 key areas. Number 1, access to finance at scale. So women's cooperatives must move beyond micro-survival funding to growth capital. Let us unlock credit, de-risk lending, and trust women as serious economic actors. 2, value addition and market access. Africa must stop exporting raw potential. Our women must be supported to process, brand, and export finished products, from textiles to agricultural goods to cultural crafts. And number 3, digital and institutional inclusion. From mobile banking to cross-border trade platforms, our women must not be left behind in the digital economy. And to my fellow African leaders in this room, let us move beyond policy statements to measurable action. Let us ensure that gender-responsive budgeting is real, not rhetorical. Cooperative laws are modern and inclusive. And grassroots women are not just consulted, but represented at decision-making tables. As the saying goes, do not talk about us without us. To the women gathered here from across Africa, you are not participants in development, you are the drivers of it. Your cooperatives are not small, they are powerful. Your voices are not local, they are continental. Your impact is not temporary, it is generational. As I conclude, I return to where I began from the start. Africa's future is not something we are waiting for. It is something we are building. And if we truly want an Africa that is prosperous, just, and inclusive, then we must invest in the one force that has never failed this continent: the strength, the resilience, and the